Set her down nice and easy for me.
Don't I always?
If by always you mean not once. Major?
All right, you have the rendezvous coordinates, far edge of the forest. From there, we access the portal to Raiden's Sky Temple,
Where there's an angry former elder god and his devils waiting for us.
Gods, portals, flying demons.
Blind guys with magic swords.
The world has changed. For the worse if we do not expel Shinnok from Raiden's temple. He means to poison Earthrealm's life force, the Jinsei.
and we're not gonna let that happen.
Kenshi and I appreciate the Major allowing us to join you. We're happy to help kick Shinnok's bony ass back to the Netherrealm. You gotta land this thing!
Cool. So that was a really great video kind of to show how it goes from mocap into actual story animation. It also kind of led us right into a thing we have now, these interactable story elements where you get to push a button when it tells you to, and what that will do is you can fail them, but it will never send you back. It'll change the way the fight works out. So maybe Johnny will get his ass kicked the whole time if you fail them all, or you can go back and forth. So there's a lot of ways to kind of direct how the fight turns out during the fight. But now, this is exciting. We got Mr. Mike Portillo here.
Everybody, how you doing?
Shout out to Mike Portillo. Yeah. He is here to kind of walk us through our newly announced character, Mr. Johnny Cage.
Yep.
So we're going to go through a bit of Johnny Cage's variations and kind of show you how he plays.
Can we select all costumes?
We can't today. Sorry.
There's some good ones.
There are some good ones. He has one in particular that's pretty damn good. So I'm going to, I'll pick Kano because I think there's some...
yeah, I'm a little partial to him. So we can select the fisticuffs variation here.
Let's do it in the, let's go to the market.
Okay. Why are those others grayed out?
Because we haven't shown them yet. Although you may have seen touches of them in some of our trailers.
Some of the trailers, yeah.
So we're going to do the intro and we will not talk over it.
Oh, you don't talk over the intro?
Yeah, we do not.
Oh, was that an issue?
What are you eyeing me for? So there's ice cream in Outworld, Chubby? That's your last go at me.
Round one. Fight.
It's probably an issue because you don't hear it anymore.
Here we go.
So you don't know that you're talking.
They don't realize that I can't hear anything.
So you're not stupid. It's just not here.
Well, so one thing you will first of all notice, like every variation, fisticuffs, there is a visual indicator to tell you which one you're using. Besides, up in the corner, he's wearing those.
Yep, he's got the brass knuckle bling on there.
The cage rings.
Both of his hands there. So
let's kind of get started and talk about what kind of moves are always with Johnny Cage.
Okay, so everyone should be familiar with his pretty traditional moves. He's got the fireball, high-end version. He's got the tried and true shadow kick there. He's got the classic punch there. EX punch.
Results in a pop-up.
Yep, we get a pop-up off the EX. And then he's got, currently in this trade, he has this flip kick, or a variation, I should say. He has another one more with it as well. He also has, you want to do the red?
Yeah.
One of the pretty unique things and very damaging things in this variation is that when Johnny Cage turns to danger mode, low health, he gets all of his red stuff. It's kind of the old glitch, not the older games where you get the random red shadow kick. We've actually protected the game to where it's almost kind of like a Easter egg. Yes, an Easter egg. An Easter egg that, yes, that's true. So as he has this, he will get a new throw. Punch me one more time.
Yeah.
Oh. So he has a new throw here. So I'll go ahead and give you down. So as he's red, he gets more health, more damage on all of his moves. Go ahead and the longest part.
We'll show real quick the stuff he kind of gets with fisticuffs.
Okay, so in his this variation, he has this buff. Cracks his knuckles together there, and you can see he's got the bling coming off his knuckles. While he has this, he does a chip damage increase. So if you want to block there, you'll see here's the before. So there's the average. You can block that one.
Oh, yeah.
So you can see it's very minor.
Right.
And now when you activate this, it's pretty considerable there. So
yeah. So this Johnny Cage is a really good Johnny Cage too.
This will favor the rush down, the aggressor, someone who likes to stay on top of the opponent and not give any moves.
Because we know that from the old, from Johnny Cage from MK9, getting in there in the corner doing some chip damage is really like where he shines.
Especially with the run mechanic, it's going to allow a lot more combo, especially to be able to run and get on the guy. Just an example like this. See if I can charge that up. I can, after you knock down the guy, you can go right into the power up. You want to get me down? Show you.
Speak up a little bit for the guys there, Mike.
Sure.
No problem.
Do a couple more. Okay. So right here, he should. There we go. All of these. You notice the damage there? Pretty chunky. I don't go to blocks, you know.
Right.
But yeah, there.
R2. Right.
The EX shadow kick here. Full screen. It's hard to see that there, but it hits full screen.
And he also has a new string as well.
Yes.
Which is really,
this is the coup de grace. This will kill you, but we'll show you, right? We'll kill you with it. So I'll do it with it here. If you hold away and you do this, he kind of does a little flurry punch. Normally, you know, it's pretty devastating, but when you have this buff, it goes into super chip mode, and then you can see. Yep, I'm down to danger there.
Yep. In the corner, that is just.
Yeah, you can do a lot of crazy, you know, classic MK juggle combos in the corner with that stuff when you have a full buff on.
So that's really good, yeah, throwing the autograph down as usual. So that's a really good thing for guys who really like getting in there, rushing in, doing their damage, turning on chip, and ending a match real quickly.
Yep, just stay right on the guy.
Yeah, two more variations to show you real quick. I've played with a lot of these variations, and they all are so good in different ways.
Yeah, they do a good job of catering to people's different styles. So we'll go with stunt double variation here. This is one of my favorites.
Johnny throws out the old call me here in a second. I don't know if Raiden has a phone.
He doesn't need a phone.
He just teleports.
He teleports.
Yeah.
You followed me. You need me here. Has anyone ever agreed with that statement?
Round one. Fight.
Yep. Wearing the shades. This is called stunt double, and there's one major reason it's called that.
Yeah, and this one he does lose the flip kick, but he does gain this. He's got his little trusty stunt double there, which gives him 2 charges of his special moves, physical special moves. So he's got 1 shadow kick that he can shoot, or I can shoot my other one. I'm also able to follow them up. So say I were to shoot this out here, I can kind of chase after it, you know.
Right.
Let me get some. Let me get rid of this. So I get 2 charges. So like an example, pretty much after any kind of string, you might want to, you know, power yourself up right there, and you can do some pretty cool stuff. Pop the guy up, you know, charging a little run combo like that.
That's really cool.
Keep yourself safe.
I can't believe you hit that first try.
Me too. I practiced
really
that for
good.
like an hour. I was like, oh, went autopilot right there. Good times. Let's see. So he's got also his fireball. In this version, it stays straight. You don't get the bars, but you still can do the punch when it gets in here. So in this one, you still get the double. Just like that, right? So the mimic does allow for a lot of
yeah, this one's great too because I know, like when I play Cage, I always trying to do wake up shadow kick all the time, and you know you're gonna get punished that way. But here, your shadow kick you can do it from mid screen.
Yeah, yeah, so that's one of the things too. Like it's kind of you see a lot of projectile in the character, a single projectile or single hitting move, and they throw it out.
I don't mind beating you up at all.
Playing some matches with some guys the other day, and I haven't really put too much serious time in the Cage started learning all the intricacies. Right. But after these few days, I realized he's got a lot of cool mechanics.
Right.
Take advantage of it playing each other. But like, so you want to see like a fireball or something? Let's see. Well, I wasted, but basically, like if you were to zone someone out, he has a pretty much an instant, like, you know, get right next to me kind of move. You know, full EX screen. But yeah, the mimic has a lot of great combos, a lot of joke stuff. I mean, obviously, the MK corner stuff is pretty
I'd frame that.
So this Johnny has a very good way of kind of, you can stay mid-screen, but he also has some stuff to get in quickly using the mimic, all the mimics.
You get a lot of good juggles with the uppercut move. That's one thing I don't know if you want to show, but he does have that, just uppercut regular, the mimic version you also get, but that's one move that is added in that variation.
Good. Select new fighter here. We got one more variation, which I think is pretty awesome, and I think we're going to see a lot of stuff, maybe even out of the higher level community, using this one quite a bit too. I find these all very viable though.
Yeah, they all have their uses for sure.
Character slingshot. Is Johnny in the spot where mocap's supposed to be?
Oh, mocap. We're going to get to that.
I think they took that out for this
particular build. We're going to get to mocap here in a second. Okay. Did I know?
Nice to see ya.
Must everything be a joke?
Yeah, it does.
Round 1. Fight.
We also have no idea what they just said.
I don't know what they said. I'll have to look at it later when we watch the stream. This is A-list Johnny Cage. Now, what can A-list do?
This is kind of a technical little trickster, kind of fake-out maneuver variation. He still has the flip kick here, but most of the specials he can now charge and kind of dash cancel in and out of. So if I just do the regular flip kick, if I do the regular flip kick, you can't really juggle it. But if I get any kind of held version of it, it's easier to give me any kind of juggle. If I hold the full version, you get a pretty big combo. You know, you can do any kind of stuff after that. Right. Same thing, his away 2, and his other trait is just, or other variations, it just knocks the guy straight away, but in this one you're also able to charge.
Charging his back punch too.
Yeah, and as well as being able to dash in and out, so you can kind of big wake-ups and whatnot. So if I just get in and out of there with that.
And also, like, even his shadow kick included also is able to...
Well, shadow kick as well, I can hold that down.
So there's a lot of just tricky variations with this to keep going in and going for a throw, or actually throw the move out there.
For sure. The one big thing in this one that's going to create a lot of unsafe situations, make him safe if you got meter, is in this one his nut punch, it can be meter burn on reaction, like hit confirm. So normally in the other versions, if you EX the nut punch, you're pretty much committed to it, and if they block, you have to eat the recovery and potentially a big combo. But in this one, I see a hit, I can meter burn at any time, and go right into big damage. So you can kind of throw it out willy-nilly as long as you have a meter, your opponent has pretty much respect. You know, they can't be messed around with it.
Well, that was like a 6 nut punches, dude. Nice job on that.
Oh,
thank you.
Is that a thing?
Hitting six
times. You might get rewarded for doing
a lot of nut
punches.
You might
do something for that.
So that's Johnny Cage.